The lions, the hippo, and the dolphins are well known. But what about the other 10 to 35 million species that are believed to exist on our planet? Many of these wonderful, stunning, and rare species have received little attention from the media, conservation organizations, and the general public. This series aims to bring some much-needed attention to these hidden species. Let's dive in and discover the strangest fish that call the ocean their home. One, blobfish. Deep-sea fish called the blobfish, also known as the smooth-headed blobfish, can be found off the coasts of Australia, Tasmania, and New Zealand. It has an eminently unflattering name due to its distinctive gelatinous appearance. The bloated bottom dweller, which can grow up to 12 inches long and inhabit depths of up to 900 meters, is rarely seen by humans. Because of its extremely low density and ability to survive at great depths, the blobfish can float just above the ocean floor. The blobfish appears almost normal in its natural environment. It only starts to appear blobby when brought to the surface, where there is significantly less pressure. It is also known as the world's ugliest fish. 2. Frogfish. If you're looking to find one of the strangest fish in the sea, look no further than the frogfish. Their leg-like fins, camouflaged skin, and perpetual "oh no" expressions make them an unusual sight on the sea floor. But if you're lucky enough to spot one in person, you'll see why they're a favorite of scuba divers and underwater photographers alike. Continue watching to see what makes the frogfish so weird and wonderful. So, what are frogfish? Frogfish are any members of the family Antennaridae, a type of anglerfish that includes about 50 species. They're found in shallow tropical and subtropical ocean waters around the world and are fairly small. The biggest species only grows to 12 in 30 centimeters long. They have modified pectoral fins that resemble legs, which allow them to walk along the ocean floor looking for prey. Frogfish are masters of disguise. They use various types of camouflage to hide from predators and sneak up on prey. Some species resemble the colors and textures of sponges. Frogfish have another trick up their sleeves, fins, for tricking prey into becoming dinner. Frogfish have a dangling lure, which is a type of modified fin called an elysium that acts like a fishing rod for prey. It can resemble a worm, shrimp, or even small fish that looks very tasty to other fish and crustaceans. 3. Handfish. The spotted handfish, Brachyonycthys hirsutus, is an extremely rare species of anglerfish found only in a very specific location along the Great Southern Reef, near the Derwent River estuary in Tasmania. Sadly, the spotted handfish was the first marine fish to be listed as critically endangered in the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species in 1996, and still remains on the list to this day. Like its cousin, the red handfish, the spotted handfish's name comes from their highly adapted pectoral fins, resembling hands, which allow them to walk across the ocean floor rather than swim. They are white, cream or brown, and covered in dark brown, orange, or black spots, and sometimes even stripes. These markings are unique to every fish and allow scientists to track their growth and movement. 50 million years ago, handfish were present in many of the world's oceans, but today there are only 14 species left, 9 of which were only described last year, and they are solely found in the waters around Australia. Handfish are a unique branch of the much more widespread anglerfish, characterized by a fleshy tip on their head, which is used to attract prey. 4. Male jawfish. This fish, native to the Caribbean Sea, is exceptional for more than just its looks, as the male fish takes on the task of protecting its eggs. Male jawfishes incubate their eggs by holding them in their mouths, a strategy called mouth brooding. Females lay an egg mass, and after fertilizing them, the male takes the eggs into his mouth and incubates them for several days or up to several weeks for some species. During this time, he does not eat, and his activities are restricted to juggling the eggs in his mouth to aerate them. Upon hatching, the juveniles usually remain in the same area as their parents, but receive no further parental care. Once the eggs have hatched, the fish will spend a period of time feeding and recuperating. Before we move on to our list, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell to stay updated with my latest releases. Now for our number 5 crocodile fish. The crocodile fish is a species of flathead, family Platycephalidae, with an intricate pattern, a distinct pit immediately behind the eyes and a concave head margin. The eyes of the crocodile fish have iris lappets. These projections help break up the black pupil of the fish and thus improve its camouflage. Crocodile fishes live on sandy or rubble substrates near mangroves, seagrass, or coral reefs in very shallow water down to at least 30 meters. The rough and mottled nature of the substrate mimics the pattern on this fish, allowing for very effective camouflage. They are extremely patient predators and will lay in wait ready to ambush smaller fish that swim over the top of them, and when they do, they will strike with a quick, upward snapping motion. The strike speed of crocodile fish is incredibly fast, and the protruding underbite helps them to drag prey back down, whilst their razor-sharp teeth prevent prey from escaping. Their diet is known to be adaptable to whatever food source is available, and they will eat just about anything that they can fit inside their mouth. 6. Red-lipped batfish. The red-lipped batfish is a species of fish found in deep waters around the Galapagos Islands and off the coast of Peru. It belongs to the family Acocephalidae, which also includes other batfish species. One of the world's weirdest-looking fish, the red-lipped batfish is named for its distinctive bright red lips, which contrast with its mottled brown body. It has a flattened body, a wide head, and a pair of modified pectoral fins that it uses to walk along the seafloor. The red-lipped batfish is a carnivore, feeding primarily on small invertebrates and crustaceans. The species is not currently threatened, and due to its deep water habitat, is protected from the effects of El Niño. 7. Mud skipper. It's the perfect name for a strange, beautiful creature that looks like it was drawn by a cartoonist first, and then brought to life by evolution. It's a marine fish that seems content living outside water. It climbs trees, hitches rides on snails, and rolls around in the mud. There are over 30 species of mud skippers found across the Indian Ocean, but there are certain traits they all share. Large, googly eyes that protrude from the head and a pair of pectoral fins that work like front legs are some of the numerous adaptations that have helped mud skippers take on an amphibious lifestyle. They can breathe, feed, socialize, and thrive on land so long as they are within reach of a little water or wet mud flats. If ever there was a heartwarming evolutionary story, for me, it would be the one about mud skippers. It's all so fascinating. Their transition to life on land, their multifaceted adaptations to make the most of two completely different realms, their complex social behaviors. Many bewildering thoughts are sure to come to mind as you squat beside a group of mud skippers, watching them walk around on their crutch-like fins, looking for insects and fighting with one another over mates and boundaries. Mud skipper watching might just be the next big thing. 8. Barrel-eye fish. Found in deep waters lies an intriguing sea creature, the barrel-eye fish, spookfish, that belongs to the family Opisthophractidae. Surviving in such a dark and hostile environment is not easy for any organism. However, this one possesses unique physical characteristics, making it exceptional. Being characterized by a transparent, dome-shaped head filled with gelatinous substance allows this species exceptional visibility, enabling it to see through its own head, accurately determining prey location while traveling through difficult depths. Scientists believe that rhodopsin found within its eyes helps capture even faint traces of light entering into these depths. To survive in such harsh conditions, bioluminescent organisms play an essential role along with light production. Due to their inaccessible surroundings, researchers often gain information from collected specimens or accidental encounters using deep-sea exploration vehicles. Despite the uniqueness of barrel-eye fish, there is still much to learn about their behavior, breeding, and global ecology. Their deep water habitat makes it difficult for researchers to observe these in their natural environment. Hence, more research is needed on their behavior, reproduction, and other ecological aspects. This species holds a resemblance to its ancient ancestors. Thus, scientists can gain valuable insights into the evolution of such species over millions of years. Please follow my other videos for an exciting journey filled with knowledge, entertainment, and inspiration. Join me in this adventure, and together, let's delve into a world of limitless possibilities.